I don't know if I'm doing this right. Am I doing this right? I don't know. Anyway, hopefully I am. Alright, let's move some of these products around so we can play. Alright. Where do I put this without it falling everywhere? Because we don't want that to happen. Not all of this product. Dun 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 dun. Do, 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 do. I don't know how to. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just going to prime my eyelids and get started. Got my drink. Hello, whoever's watching, if anyone's watching me. Why does that always do that? Oh, it's always in my eye then. Oh, what is that? Ding, 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 ding. Very quiet. Very, very quiet. Hey, where's that pink come from? Hi, how's everyone doing? If I'm looking down because I'm looking at any comments on my iPad just so I don't miss anyone. If anyone does watch or anyone comments, that's why. Can you guys hear me? I don't. Can you guys hear me? Okay, you can hear me. Alright, sorry. Just making sure that my volume's up. I know I put my phone on silent. Before, when I was on a Zoom call with Ali and her other patron members at the start of the day, 6:30 my time. Also, I'm using Glamlight Eye Primer. I have not been able to find this for ages, and because it's starting to get cold here, I put my jacket on the other day, and because I was just wearing it around the house because it was cold, and I found it in the pocket. So I think I've almost had this missing for almost 6 months because I hadn't worn that jacket in such a long time. So it was in the pocket, and I think I was putting everything in my pockets. I could go to the couch in my living room and go on Instagram and write up a description of everything I used. And what I do is if I've got everything in my hands, I just put everything in my pockets so I can carry my drink and my iPad with me as well. And that's where it was. So I'm finally actually getting back to using this primer. And I actually really like this primer. I got it for $10, I think. I think that's how much it is. $10 US. And I like it. It works nicely. It works nice. Okay. Eyelids are primed. Still a bit tacky, which is always what you want. Get rid of this excess primer on the hand and let's go. Alright guys, so we're playing with Lunar Beauty today. I have most of his palettes except the other two. I just didn't think I'd use those, so I just got the colourful ones. Moonspell 2, Volume 1, Strawberry Dream, and then Life's a Drag, a facelift palette, which is stunning. I mean, let's talk about colours. I love colours. This is my oldest palette. It's almost 3 years old. Might have to get a new one, but that shade Blue Diamond, I mean, look at the shift of that in the line. Stunning. I really want to get another one of those. And then we have this one here, which is the original Moonspell, Moonspell palette, Volume 1. Really pretty. I love the greens in that, and I'm planning on using some greens. And then the pinks and purples are in this palette. It's stunning. So I want to do a creative look, but I don't really know what I'm going to do. Yeah. And I still got a bit of a cough, guys, so if I cough, I apologize. I'm going to... Ooh, what do I start with? I always go with pinks, purples, and blues, and greens. I still want to do a really colourful look, so I'm gonna attempt a cut crease today, I think. Haven't done one of those in forever, so I thought I would do that today. And I'm going to start with this beautiful purple shade here. This one here in the Life's a Drag palette. And I might use some of the purples out of the Moonspell palette as well. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we're going to start with this one, the shade here, Sabrina. It's really pretty, and I've used it a lot, and I know it's reliable. Alright, so I'm just going to put this all in the crease around here, and then I'm going to cut it with some concealer later on. Oh wow, I got another light. Thanks guys. Oh, sorry. I only had like 3 hours sleep last night because I was just thinking about things all day, and then I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I played some Fortnite, and I organised some of my makeup, and also I'm editing a video as well. So I did quite a few things until 6:30, and then at 6:30 I went on a Zoom call with Ali and her other Patreon members. I'm a Patreon member of Ali's, and yeah, talked for about 2 hours then. Hey Lottie. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. And then I thought I would do a makeup live. Oh, that purple is stunning. Absolutely beautiful. I love purple. One of my absolute favorite colors in the world. But I really, really want to deepen that up. Hey, Poker Hunters, how are you, Poker Hunter? I know it's not Pokemon, but thank you for joining. I appreciate that. I will be getting some Pokemon content up soon, hopefully. I know there's some new releases coming out soon, so I want to get a couple of those booster boxes and open them up on my channel. But today we are playing with makeup. Wow. Look how stunning that is. Ooh, stunning. Stunning. Okay, doing the same side. Thank you. God, my coughing. I wasn't coughing at all until I jumped on. That's annoying. This is still quite tacky, so I'm just gonna blend it out with my finger before I jump on. Oh, look at that shade. can we just pigment? Hey, how are you? Thank you, Tammy and Bonnie. How are you? Oh, I'm just playing with my Lunar Beauty products today. I've got all the palettes, well, all except two, because I didn't really want to use the Greek Goddess palette today because I want to play with color. And that's mostly a neutral palette. And then the Eclipse palette, again, very dark and neutral. So I'm just playing with the Facelift and the Moonspell palettes. And I'm going to do a cut crease, which I haven't done in forever. So I'm excited about that. It's good to see you on Ali Zoom. Oh, how pretty is that? Oh, and then I do I think a pink, like a pink on the edges there, and blend out. I'm good. I still have a bit of a cough, so I haven't really been doing any videos YouTube-wise too much, because if I talk too much, I start to lose my voice, and it's been like that for 5 weeks. So I thought today would be not too bad, but as soon as I started talking, I started coughing, which is annoying, but that's okay. It's getting better. But I really want to play with makeup today because I have a day off today and I haven't done a YouTube video for a while. I am editing one, a massive declutter. I think I decluttered like $500 worth of makeup. So I'm in the middle of editing that video. Oh, that's really pretty. I'm going to do some pink here, and then I'm going to do maybe a blue and a green cut crease. That's what I'm thinking. And maybe an orange as well. Oh, God. I just want to get I really want that purple right there to be like really intense. Because when I cut it, a lot of it will be gone. So what you do see, I want to see it really intense. Similar type of shape. Yeah, I'm going to do some gems because I like the way they look, and you know, they can just jazz up a look really nicely. So I'm going to do some gems as well. But yeah, I'm going to blend, it's just pinks in the middle, and then I'm going to cut this. I think I'm going to do maybe shimmer in the middle or some green, and then maybe like a smoky liner, but not like a liquid liner. I'm just going to stamp it on like Ali does with a like liner brush. I think I'll do that with a deeper shade from one of these palettes, just because I'm not a steady hand with liner yet. Where's my, I have like cough medicine. Why am I not taking that right now? Oh, my room is a mess. It's a mess. It's an actual mess. Oh, there it is. I'll be right back, guys. 1 second. Okay. I apologize. That should help me stop me coughing. Hopefully. Oh, I'm close. Let's just back a bit. That's okay. Oh, see how I'm hooded? You get the purple when I relax, all the purple goes down, which is really annoying. But hopefully when I cut the crease, I can cut it where it's kind of disappears. Fingers crossed. Alright, I'm happy with that purple. I'm going to do the pink in the inner corner now. And I'm going to go in with the Moonspell palette, because volume 2, because it's just full of beautiful, beautiful pinks. I think I'm going to use the shade Gillian. I think that's how you say it. my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I'm hoping I won't cough through the whole thing. Fingers crossed. There we go. That's pretty. I love that shade. Just a really pretty soft pink moment. So how's everything with you and Tammy, Bonnie? Oh, how's everything with Bonnie and you, Tammy? God, I forget how to speak. I'm running on like 2 hours of sleep. But I didn't want to sleep the whole day away because I've got a day off. So I wanted to play with makeup and maybe do another video after this with my makeup on. Then take photos and all that type of stuff and clean my house as well before I go back to bed. So I've got a full day still. I don't want to just sleep it away. Oh, that shade is so pretty. Look at that pink. Did you end up getting the Glam Light palette? The new one, Bonnie? I couldn't remember if Ali asked you, if you said it. Oh yeah, it is quite late for you. It's, yeah, 12, almost 10:30, so thank you for stopping by before you go to bed. I appreciate that. You are always you are both very, very supportive of me, and I really appreciate that. Just blending a little bit of that pink and purple together so it's not such a harsh line. I was looking down a lot in that zoom because I was blending out on a piece of paper eyeshadow looks. No, we didn't, yeah. It's a beautiful palette, but I think I'll wait until it goes on sale to pick it up. I'm sure it's not going to be like gone anytime soon, so I think I've got some time. I'm not going to get like the lips products or the loose highlighter because I'm not a huge fan of loose highlighters, even though the packaging is stunning with that like Kellogg's little bowl of cereal. It looks really cool. I'm just not going to get it for myself. Okay, I can't get this one spot to blend. It's really annoying me. But have a good night, guys, and thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. And we will talk in the future. It's just not blending right there. Now it's kind of getting that ashy purple shade, which I don't like. That's right, we'll cut crease that. Yeah, the blue ice palette looks really good. That one, you know, how I love a blue, that one looks really good. I was so tempted to get that. Not so much the red one, but the blue one was stunning. And Ali's look that she used, one of my, in that blue palette, the look Ali created using the blue palette is what I'm trying to say was stunning. I really love that look that she created. So maybe one day I'll pick that up as well. I'm just trying to buy less makeup this year just because I have so much other stuff going on, and I'm overwhelmed with how much makeup I have right now. If I do buy makeup, it's going to be mostly palettes, not face products, because I've got enough face products to last me a lifetime. The highlighters and lippies are on the radar. I think it's the first time they've actually done like a lip liner in this collection, which is pretty cool. I just don't like lip liners that you can't wind up, and I don't think you can wind those up. I just always have problems sharpening them, so I've told myself I'm only buying lip liners and eyeliners that can sharpen, or that can wind up, sorry, and not have to sharpen, which you'll see in my declutter video. I decluttered quite a few of those ones that I couldn't sharpen. It's kind of pretty. Needs a bit more blending, but it's still getting there. Right there, that's what I want. It's not working for me. I don't know why. Purple's just really hard for me to work with sometimes. Some days are really good and some days are just not that good. But we're getting there. We are getting there. Must be so boring watching to be watched. I've been dealing with my cat who's got something wrong with his back leg. I don't know what it is. I took him to the vet and they told me it was an infection in toenail, which had, I don't know, something wrong with it. It's fallen out now and it's starting to heal. But he's still walking funny, so I had to take him back to the vet, which will cost me more money. That's okay. That's what you do with your children. But now the neighbours are like telling me, oh, you know, your cat's got a broken leg and like you need to do something about it. I'm like, I've taken him to the vet. Why are people not, you know, like mind your own business. Like you're making me feel like I'm a irresponsible cat owner or pet owner, and I'm not. But we just have to wait and see what happens. I'm hoping nothing too bad because it's expensive to take a cat to the vet, but we'll see what happens. I'm actually happy with the way that's kind of looking. I'm going to do a bit of a wing on the outer edge now. Hey Jennifer, how are you? Thank you for joining. I'm going to go in. Yeah, I think this is the palette I'm going to go in with because it's the only palette that has blue in it. And I want to do some blue. Just do like a wing. And then I'll cut the crease. So I know people like Michaela, she stamps the blue here and then she blends it out after. So I'm going to try that technique because I do want this wing to be quite sharp. Like that. All the way up to my temple, I think that would be cool. Oh, that blue's stunning. I'm just using a Morphe brush. This is the Morphe M508. Usually I use this to smudge the bottom lash line out, but for now I'm just going to stamp on that blue. Yeah. I like that. Like I like the blue. And it's a deep blue, so it blends out quite nicely with that purple. I might lighten up with a little bit of a pastel blue on the edges when I blend. Just kind of stamp it into the purple as well. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do. And then I'm going to cut it. So you only really see the top of that line. And then we're going to do some other lines. And hopefully it works out good. I've never, like I like looking at photos like this on Instagram, but I've just not got the technique completely down myself. So it's a little hard for me to do it the way I want it to look. But I thought today is the day to do something creative. Since I'm just going to stay home, don't need to go anywhere, I can spend some time on makeup. Ooh, it's not wanting to blend now that I stamped it on. It does not want to blend. Yeah. Why are you not blending now? Come on. Maybe I just need a little bit more on a fluffy brush. Okay, that's not wanting to blend at all. I'm going through all my brushes to try and blend this one bit out. I do have a bit of scar there, so I'm blending over a scar, which just means the skin is different texture. So I do have a problem. You can always see the scar on this side in my photos. And as I've got older, that scar's got more yellow. I don't know why. It's just got more yellow in colour compared to the skin around it. So that's a little bit hard to work with sometimes. But, you know, first world problems, we'll get there. I'm just trying to find the palette I need. I really wish I had like just a makeup room, not just my bedroom, because it would make life so much easier. God, this is going to be a long video because all I do is blend. Yeah, there's a bit of a line. Yeah, even if I put eye primer on it, it does help it, but you can still see it. It's like right here. I can always see it. I guess because it's the one thing that I look at. My eye goes straight to that. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting something. I have 7 people watching me. What? A muddy primer. Like the eye bases that I use, I've got the Glam Light one here, and then I've got a very similar color from Colored Rain. No, Colored. What's that one? Beauty Creation, sorry. And they work okay, but I do want to actually try a P. Louise one because Lottie uses that and she says it works really, really nicely. So I want to try that. I haven't got any of those because to order one of those or just 2 shades costs quite a bit of shipping because, you know, I'm ordering overseas from Australia, or I can do Discount Beauty, but just I want to make sure I can, yeah. The e.l.f. Putty Primer I've used like, for the face, the little, are those the similar like container but thinner. I've used that and I like it, but I've never used it as my eye base primer. But I mean, it's not too bad. It's just sometimes because the scar is quite thick, the skin is very smooth there, so the pigment doesn't lay down as say where the texture is on the skin, so you can still see the line sometimes. And pigment doesn't always grab onto it because it's a different texture. So that's the only problem that I have. Even with a primer, it still was smoother than the skin around my eyes, especially where I get the crow's feet right there. That's right. It's just sometimes if I use like a if I'm using a pastel shades, because it's quite a yellow scar, over time my scars has got yellower and like yellower in color. It's hard to kind of play with pastels over that area because it just discoloration that area. You know what I mean? Discolorate that area? Discoloration. That doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. English is my second language, guys. I mean, I forgot the first language that I used to speak, which was Russian, because I am from Russia. But technically, it's still my second language. And that's what I use as an excuse. Oh, I do really like that blue, though. All right. So now I've got the long, slow process of doing the other side. Hopefully it won't take so long, but yeah, that's what we're doing. I do love the e.l.f. Putty Primer on my face, like as a primer, but right now I'm going to be using my Junenko because I've had this for quite a while now, almost a year and a half. I want to use it up before it expires, so I'll use that because it's my go-to right now. It's a moisturizer and a primer, and another thing Ali recommended, and I don't regret it. I love it. Did you get the Glam Light palette? No, I'm in Aring because actually I don't know if I sent you a photo of the palettes that I want, Jennifer. I think I did, of just the ones that are on my wish list right now. Like the Paradise one from the Paradise Island one from, is it North? Oh, I can't remember what they're called. But the one Ali used, that's really pretty because, you know, like colour. I want to get the Lunar Beauty new one. And then there's a couple others I want to get. Like the dragon fruit one from, I don't know how to say that brand, but it's the brand that has the stained glass like collection of the single eyeshadows. They've just released an actual palette and that looks really pretty as well, full of colour. So there's some more palettes that I want to get over the Glam Light one, but I would like to get the Glam Light one eventually, but no rush. We'll just wait until they have some sales. You know me, I like a bargain, especially when they cost quite a lot to get to me in the first place. But there is a brand, I think it's called like Glam Rider or Glam Rider, and they sell Glam Light, but it just takes like 2 or 3 weeks to get it on their website because it's an Australian website or Australian distributor. God, I can't say anything today. Right, I've got to try and get this wing looking the same because they never really look the same. I think that looks similar. Yeah, that looks similar, I think. Now guys, normally don't say this, but if you're here and you see a little thumbs up, please hit that because it really does help out my channel and my videos. Even if you don't like it, just press it. It's the Christian thing we'll do to do. Okay, this side's getting a bit easier to do because there's no scar. It's laying down really nicely. But I've just noticed it's not even. See how that one's more curved? Damn it, I've got to fill that in now. Thank you, Lottie. So, Lottie, how are you feeling today? Did you take a test today? Hopefully you're feeling not too bad. It's meant to, I think, rain today some part of the day, so That would be nice. Thank you, the Queen. Alright, that looks a bit more like that. It's not so... Yeah, I'm liking that. Now I'm just going to blend those edges a bit more, and then we can start with a crease cut. I don't know what shimmer I'm going to do. Like, I would love to do a green shimmer, but I don't know if the green will clash with the purple too much. But I really do like green and purples. They're really pretty. Hey, Brandy, how are you? Thank you for joining. I'm just playing with my Lunar Beauty palettes today because I really want to play with some colour and do a cut crease. I don't think I've done a cut crease in almost, I would say, 5 or 6 months, and I've probably only done 1 or 2 in the last year, so I'm going to attempt it today. I was talking to Lottie and saying I really want to play with it, like do a creative look, and I've been on Instagram trying to get inspirations, but I just didn't really see anything that I could use as my, you know, reference. So I'm just winging it. But we're doing my best. I'm good. I've still got a bit of a cough, so if you hear me coughing, I apologise. I've got a cough lolly in my mouth now, and I've got a drink next to me. But other than that, I'm good. I've got a day off tonight and tomorrow. Today I'm just playing with makeup and staying home because I don't need to be anywhere. Then after this, I'll just do all my house chores and play with my cat. Yeah, pretty good. 17,000 cases today. Oh my goodness. That jumped from 2 weeks ago being 6,000 a day or 7,000. As soon as the mask mandate was over, the cases have skyrocketed. That's crazy. That is beyond. I didn't see that, Lottie, until you told me that. I can't believe that. I'm surprised the casino hasn't been, you know, put on restrictions like they normally have. That's crazy. How are you today, Brandy? I've got to catch up on so many people's videos. I've been not lazy, but my mental health hasn't been 100%, so I've been trying to do other stuff to keep me busy, and I've kind of not caught up with a lot of people's videos that I am subscribed and watch. So I've got to do that today when I'm cleaning my house and doing my washing and folding it. I love to just have the iPad next to me watching videos while I cook and clean and all that stuff. Okay, it's looking a little muddy there. I don't like that. So I'm just going to blend some of this pink and some of this purple together. Brandy just said 13 more subs and I will finally be doing a giveaway. Oh, that's exciting, Brandy. That is exciting. Go check out her channel, guys. I haven't done a giveaway in a while. I have a few things there, but because I haven't bought makeup or I haven't got my Lumi boxes because I stopped the subscription. Lottie and I both stopped our subscriptions. I don't get as many items to put in the giveaways. And I always like to do, or put a lot of different items in the giveaways. So I'm going to try and get that back up because I always love to give back to you guys. But I do have some Juvia's Place palettes and stuff in that giveaway already. So eventually I will do that, and there will be those palettes there that I got from mystery boxes that I already have. And I love Juvia's Place's formula. Actually, that was it. Juvia's Place, their new palette, I think the big full-size one, I think it's like the Creations palette or something like that. That is a beautiful palette, and that's a palette I want to get. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's seen that. And then the Be Perfect, I think it's the Rain collection. Not like R-A-I-N, like rain as in the King and Queen's reign. That palette is so pretty. I'd love to get that as well. I want to do a video of like just talking about brands and palettes I want to try. That is on my wish list. that I'm saving up. Oh, I don't like that. See, I've kind of messed that up there. You have to clean that up. Yay. Ooh. Okay, time to do a bit of a cut crease. Just dropped all that stuff there. Oh wow, that went away really easily. Oh, that was because of the primer. Yeah. Alright, cut crease time. Green eyeshadow palette. You know what? I saw that and I was like, that's really pretty. But instead of getting that palette, I think I want to get the Ace Beauty or Ace Beauty palette, the green one that Ali did a look with. That's really pretty. The P. Louise ones, even though they're good, I mean, it's $100 for Ali, I think, which would mean it's about $200 for me, and I can't justify paying that much for a palette right now. I think Leah Janae just found the Rain P palette in TJ Maxx. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I thought they just released that as well. I can't remember. I thought they released it. It was on Trend's page. Okay, well, yeah, maybe I can't get it anymore. I thought I could. But yeah, that's a palette I would love to get. I'm going to do a bit of a cut crease. I've left my micellar water in my bathroom, so I'm going to be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so what did I miss? Full price is under $100. Is that the P. Louise ones? Because yeah, pounds for Australian, it's almost double. I think it's double. So if it's $100 or £100, it's $200 Australian. I think that's how it works, conversion rate, from memory. So I've just got my micellar water. I used to never cut my crease with my micellar water. I would just do concealer over it, but I watched Michaela do it and she made it look really easy with some Q-tips. So that's what I've been doing when I do a cut crease. And it seems to work, so that's what I'm doing today. A little shot glass with some micellar water, my little Q-tips. And I've got my mirror. I've got a big mirror in front of me with a light, but when I'm cutting a crease, I want to be perfect with it. So I just want to. I'm never happy with my blending, guys. Hey, Tanaji, how are you? Thank you for joining. I'm just all over the place right now. I don't know where I lost that blue. Oh, Dark Rain with Revolution. Right, okay. Yeah, because I thought the BH one was brand new. And, I mean, it is still quite expensive. I think it's like $49 for the palette. US. So it's like $72 Australian, I think. Or $70 Australian. So it's still quite expensive, but the colours in that palette, stunning. It's like a rainbow palette with some beautiful shimmers. It reminds me of the new, is it Anastasia Beverly or the Navina palette? I think Tanaj, I think you reviewed that palette on your channel. The one with the glitter shade in it. And I looked at that, but I just knew I wouldn't use the glitter shade, so I didn't pick up that palette. Good to see you too. Yeah. So, yeah. Alright, let's get into this crease. So I'm going to cut quite high because I do have a hooded iron. and I want to kind of not get the shimmer on the mats. So I'm going to cut it higher than the crease, so when I relax you can still see a bit of that gap. I also don't want it to be too thick on the top. That's my goal anyway. You have to re-prime my eye, but that's okay. See how easy it is with the micellar water? Usually I prime with or conceal or cut crease with a concealer, then it would mix with the shadow, so you wouldn't get like a clean base, it would be pigmented still. But this makes it so much easier. Ooh. Oh, we like that. I might clean it up at the top there. But ooh, I like that line. That was easy. I used to use the elf tapes, which Jennifer uses in her channel. Guys, if you're new, go to Jennifer's channel. She has a great channel. She does a whole lot of different things. But I can't, I don't think they sell those elf tapes, like the ones that Ali used to use on her channel and still does sometimes. They don't sell them here in Australia anymore. They used to always sell them at Kmart, or at least all the Kmarts that I've tried finding them in the last 5 months, they're just not there anymore. So I don't have those tapes anymore. So I usually just use foundation to clean up the edges, but I can use that. Oh, I really like that. That actually looks, I'm happy with that. I always find cut creases a big struggle for me, so I'm really liking the way that looks. Yeah, look how easy that was, and it really does leave you a good clean base to work with. Just cleaning up a little bit more of the edges straight up here. The trick is to make this side now look like this. Oh, I'm really happy with that. Okay, this eye's good. Oh, Scotch tape. See, I used to use tape, but I don't know if it's because I've got like, I don't know, being a man, I have a bit of a hairy face, even if it's like the fine, like fizzy hair or fine hair that they call, I can't, peach fluff or peach fuzz. Anyway, right there, it's quite hairy there, and the tape never really seems to stick because I used to use the Scotch tape, this one here, and it just doesn't seem to work. So I just use that to wrap presents and Christmas presents and use the elf tape for my eyes. Yeah, I try to map up, but I don't know how people do it. I always have to cut crease because I can't seem to get the blend right if I don't do it with a fluffy brush. But I do find the tape does work. The elf tape works quite well for me when I'm doing a sharp edge here. This eye's not too bad to clean because it was a bit easier for me to apply, but it's a bit higher than this one, so I'm going to have to cut some of that away. Fair enough, Queen. Fair enough. Yeah, I do shave my above my eyebrows, and if I didn't pluck my eyebrows, my hair all goes all the way down here, so it's like really thick all the way there. So I'm plucking every couple of days. Trust me, it hurts. And then I pluck up here, almost half an inch from my hair starts up here, so I'll pluck all the way down to shape. If you saw my earlier videos where I didn't used to pluck, you would really see how thick they were. But now I pluck every couple of days, especially just before makeup. But I always seem to miss some. Like I think I've done it, and then when I do makeup, I'm like, oh my god, there's so much more. All right, time to cut some of this away. I just want to make this a bit thinner. That looks good. I just want just a bit more of a sharper edge here. I do have a little sore right there that I'll try and conceal after. But I'm okay with that. I mean, it's not perfect. But it's not too bad either. Happy with that. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, I don't laser. It would take... It's quite expensive to laser, isn't it? I would assume. That's what I've heard anyway. Like I said, money is, you know, tight now, so I have to be a bit more careful. Alright, I'm going to reconceal my eyes just to get a little bit more coverage there because I am still going to be playing with the eyeshadow, so I want to conceal it a bit more. I bought a whole lot of these packing brushes because I couldn't find any like on the website, so I bought some of these like flat painting brushes, and these are actually for paint, but they work well to conceal and prime the eyelids, so that's what I just use now. It's probably not the best, but it seems to work for me. And they're like $2 each right then. You know, one that's actually made for makeup, that's $4 or $5, $6, $7 each. Plus I couldn't find any in Perth, so I'd have to buy them online and then pay shipping. I do a home system, way cheaper. I might, Jennifer, I think Lottie can seem to find some, so I might actually see if Lottie can get me any. If not, I might take you up on the e.l.f. one. Because I think Lottie still has some or can buy some down her way from last conversation, but I haven't been able to find any in the 3 Kmarts near me. And Target doesn't sell them. But I also do want to buy some stuff from e.l.f. from the actual website because they actually have some good skincare items that are not sold in Kmart stores here. You have to only buy them online. And I actually really like their skincare items. So I wanted to buy some skincare. So I might just pick up the tapes there if they sell them online. But we don't get a lot of their collaborations. Like, we don't get the donut collaborations with e.l.f. here in Australia. So we miss all those ones. The ones that you had. What's the one that had all the, like, salsa and stuff? I can't remember what it's called. Okay, Lottie, cool. I don't know what that collaboration with e.l.f. was. The one that had, like, the guacamole and the little avocado blend, like, sponges. They were cute. And we don't have those collaborations here with e.l.f. in Australia. They just don't come to Australia. Yeah, the Dunkin' Donut one, but the one before that, it was... Yes, that one. Yeah, we didn't get those collaborations. And the palette that they had with all the stickers that you could like put the stickers on the palette with the creator, I don't think that came to Australia either because I wanted to buy that. Yeah, it's not available anymore. That's okay. I mean, I like e.l.f., but I'm not going to pay, you know, to get it shipped from America because, yeah, I've got so many eyeshadow palettes as it is. But I think it's cute. And Elf's formula is good, eyeshadow wise, and also their primer is really good. And I actually have quite a few of their brushes as well. And I think Lottie has some of their brushes. Very affordable, which is great. Yeah, for both, yeah, they are. Which is okay. I just wish that, you know, a brand like Elf, you know, if you're already sold here in the stores and have an online website that's dedicated for Australia, why don't you bring, why can't we buy the collaboration, even if it's online? Like that mint collection, the mint, like the two like pastel green ones, that was so pretty. I think it's a chocolate chip mint ice cream one. We didn't get that either here in Australia. My God, you guys must be so bored watching me just conceal my eyes. I'm sorry, I take so long to do my makeup. I haven't even done my base or anything yet. See, I really like this eye primer. It's so nice. This one from Glamlight. Really thought I'd lost it. I'm so glad I found it again because it's the right shade for me. I might do like a glitter liner between the two shades. I think that would look good. I just don't know what shade should I put here, guys. I don't know. I was thinking green, but I just don't know now. I have no idea. There we go. Gold. I was thinking gold, but I'm not the biggest fan of the gold. Like, I can do a shimmer over green and have maybe some gold in it, but I don't know if I want like a matte and then a shimmer on top to make it like a topper. Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, I will. I'll tell you that. If I see anything else that I really want that can't be shipped here, I'll tell you. But yeah, right now I'm pretty good makeup wise. I've done a huge declutter. I was telling people before that I'm working on, and that's got everything but eyeshadows that I've decluttered, and probably got over $500 worth of stuff that I'm decluttering because I have just too much and I'm getting overwhelmed. So I needed to declutter some. So I've been doing that in the last couple of days. And then I bought this candle, little makeup or candle like you make your own candles from Kmart for like, I don't know, like $10 or $15. And I thought I would do a YouTube video with that. And they also have one where you can make your own soaps and some other stuff. So I thought if people like those types of videos, I could do those. So yeah, I do have that video I want to do because I think it'll be funny because I've never made a candle before and I love candles. I have candles on my desk all the time burning when I'm doing a video. I've got the IKEA one on right now. That's the raspberry one. And I got them because they're only $4 and they're so affordable and so good. So every time I go to IKEA, I buy like 20 of those candles. I think I bought like 5 or 6 of the apple ones, the green ones, 5 of the raspberry, and then like 6 of the orange ones. Yeah, so I want to try the candle one first, and then if I like it, I might do the soap one later. Only thing with soap is I'm quite sensitive, so I use sensitive like soap that's made for sensitive skin, but I could still use it on my hands if I make it. Oh, I made a little boo-boo there, but we can clean that up. Okay, I've kind of covered that sore there. Yes, do you know, that's it. That's what they have. They have one of those, the resin kits. That's it. And I was like, oh, I love watching those videos on Instagram Reels and TikToks, how they make the resins. Yes, that's what it was. But I thought, oh, if I was going to do that, I would want to find some pebbles and stuff like that and make it like beach themed, you know how people do. So, yes, Tammy, that was the one that I saw. Thank you for reminding me. I mean, I've watched those videos, but I just know mine will look like a teenager or a toddler did it. I mean, but it'll still be fun. I think that would be cool to do. Maybe Lottie and I can do a collaboration video or something with that. Like we're both in our own homes, but we're doing it at the same time. Because they're like $15, I think, from Kmart, from top of my memory. I bought that like a month ago and it's just been sitting there, you know, because my mental health problems. I haven't filmed anything for a while. But also, I had this cough, and every time I started talking, I would lose my voice or just cough constantly, and I didn't want to have to edit that out, and then you'll see me with a red face throughout the video because I've had a coughing fit off camera. Um, but yeah. Okay, these cut creases are no joke. Like, I'm just trying to fix everything that I made a mistake with before, and it's taking me forever. Like, this looks different to that. It's because of this scar, my eyes shape differently to this one. So I can never get that right. That's all right. We're just going to continue, guys. We're going to continue. That would be cool if you buy that, though. I'd love to see what you create with it. Because I think some of their ones look so cool. I'm looking at an old Natasha Denona palette I used for purple. It has a nice neon view that would look nice with that purple. Do you know what? I have one Natasha Denona palette, the Circo Loco palette, and I got that because I really wanted to try out the formula, but I wanted a colourful palette, and that was the first one I really saw that was colourful. And I didn't like the formula, guys. I did not like that formula, and that palette cost me $210. And I've only used it once, maybe twice, because it was just such a huge letdown for me. I was like, oh no. I was really let down by that. But I do want to try some of the others. That's the only thing I've ever tried. I do want to try like their blushes, some of their like face palettes. That looks cool. But yeah, I was really let down with that Natasha Denona palette. It's just like I created an okay look. It wasn't my favorite. It was, you know, purples and pinks and stuff. It was a lot of work, and the shimmers were a huge letdown for me. I love like a foiled shimmer, and that one was, yeah, it's not my favorite type of shimmer. I gotta try Natasha Denona palette. I know, right? Like, I want to try it again, and I just feel maybe it was that palette, but they're just so expensive to try, and if you don't like it, you know, you're like, And I'm not one of those people that returns a palette. Like, I just don't use it again. But you know, I don't want to waste my money. And I paid full price. I got it when it was launched, so I didn't wait for a sale. I paid full price for it, and yeah, wasn't my favorite. I've kind of gone off Natasha Denona. Even the packaging's brilliant. Like that bronzy palette, the neutral bronzy palette, that looks really pretty. But I just wanted to wait for a color palette, and yeah, I didn't like what I got. But I know a lot of people love it. You know, it's just not for me. I want to try one of the Novena palettes. I've never tried any of those palettes. I have tried one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the collaboration with Carly Bible, I think. Carly Bible. And I didn't really like the formula from that palette. The shimmers didn't work for me there. So I've just had a huge hit or miss with those bigger brands, and it's not made me want to try like eyeshadow palettes. I've got a Glam palette, and that's really nice, but that small pink one isn't great. I wanted the Circulate until I heard your review. Yeah, right. It's not my favorite. You know what, Lottie? You can use that palette if you want, and if you like it, just have it because it's sitting there and I have not used it. So if you want to try that palette, go for it. Like I will bring it next week when we meet up because it's sat there for the last 6 months not being touched, and I want it to go to a good home and be used. So if you want to try it, feel free to try it. If you like it, you know, keep it. If you don't like it, throw it away because that's probably what I'm going to do with it. Like my sister's never going to use that palette, and none of my other friends like makeup. So, you know, it's literally you or my sister that gets stuff that I don't want to use or try. You know, if you want to try it, go for it. I've used it once, I think once or twice, and the twice I only used the shimmer, not the matte out of it. I just wanted to try the shimmers out again over another look, and didn't we? Okay, I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this at all. I don't know why. It's just not working for me. Oh, I'm too pedantic, or whatever that word is. You know what? It is what it is. I'm just going to do a little bit of a concealer, and then we're just going to continue with the look because this is taking too long. I want to get to the beads and the fun part. I don't know about you, but eyeshadow part and highlighter part are my favorite part of the makeup. The base products, I just fly through them because they're not really my favorite part. They're just something that I need to do to complete a look. But the eyeshadow part and the highlighter part is my absolute favorite part of makeup. The Jackie Aina, you know what? That looks really pretty, and I thought I was going to get that palette, but it wasn't available here in Australia, and I bought the Carly Bible one off Mecca's website, which is like a makeup store here. Kind of they sell a whole lot of different brands, almost like an Ulta, I guess, but not as big as Sephora. And a lot of their things you can only buy online. So I bought that online because it was only available online, and they only had 3 palettes, I think, at the time on their online store. And the Jackie Aina one was not part of it, so I couldn't get that. But that is a really pretty palette, and I love watching Jackie Aina. I love her channel. I wish we could get her candles here in Sephora, just because I want to smell them. Like when she launched in Sephora, I thought maybe there'd be a chance they would come here in Australia, but they're not available here in Australia, so I haven't been able to smell them. But you know, I love candles, and I would have probably bought a couple if they were here, just to support her because I've watched her for years. What is happening there? But yeah, I haven't bought one. Oh yeah, the contour ones. Yeah, I went to Mecca the other day, Lottie, and I didn't see them there. I think I went last week just to see if they had anything. And I didn't see them because I actually looked at Charlotte Tilbury area. I didn't, I know they've got a beauty box loop waiting to be picked up at Mecca, but I just don't want to pick it up. I can't be bothered. I don't want to leave the house unless I have to because of all these new cases everywhere. Alright, I'm happy with that for now. We're just going to continue because it's going to take forever if I don't. I'm going to get rid of these little lines where the primer has been sitting, and we are going to actually, that's not good. Sorry, just 1 second. I didn't realize that I hadn't done it enough, so when I relaxed, it was getting on the bottom lash line, like on the other side. I keep forgetting this eye is a little lower than the other one, so I've got to do it a bit higher on this one. That's better. Yeah, we'll go with that. Lottie said, I travel with it every, no. Yeah, I want the contour wand and the highlight wand. I've been waiting since December for them to come back in stock, and no luck so far. I travel with them every time. You try it again. It was the first palette that had multiple transition shades for me. That wasn't a huge palette. Are we talking about the Jackie Aina one, Tanaj? I love a good transition shade. Yep. Okay, now that I've got rid of that purple on the eyelid, we are good to go. Happy with that. All right, we're going to go in with some color now, and I think I'm going to do some greens. These shades here, very pretty, very, very pretty. So we're going to do that. We're going to go in with the light one and then do the deeper one on the outer edge, do a wing, and then I might do a liner with a deeper shade. Get rid of that tackiness so it doesn't discolorate the actual eyeshadow. Oh, so pretty. I love a green shade. I don't want to mix it with the purple because I am going to do like a line in between that with maybe glitter or something. Or maybe I could do it with some gems and glitter, I don't know, but I don't want to blend those shades together. I want to kind of keep a bit of a line there. These brushes are fantastic. I think you have like 20 of these. Fluffy, can blend, but you can still pack on a shade. Morphe M506, my favorite brushes from Morphe, just for that type of detail, and very affordable. I think I picked these all up when they're on sale for like half price, which was $2. I think they're like $4 each. And I waited and I got like 20 of them because they're just ones that I use all the time. I'm too lazy to clean my brushes. That's funny. I'm so glad, like, okay, I mean, it'd be nice to have a partner, but, you know, at least, yeah, if I did have a partner, he would probably be like, not more makeup. Like, you know, I have 70 palettes, and, you know, no one needs that many palettes. You know, colors are colors. I've got a lot of these colors in the same palettes, but they're just so pretty, and I think I will always buy every single palette from Lunar Beauty. I will always buy a Lunar Beauty palette. I just think they're amazing. And I'd love to support him. Okay, I'm just going to do the same on this eye before I mix the other shade. But I'm just trying to get rid of that. I find if my eyeshadow base is too tacky or wet, it can discolorate or cause discoloration where the actual initial shade is placed. So I just tap it with my finger before I apply it. Ah, it's so pretty. I know, Lottie, I know, I really want to get that palette. But I'm thinking, is it Glam Rider? They ship, or they do Lunar Beauties, like, they also sell his palette. So eventually when they get there, I might do that. I'm not going to get the lip oils because I'm not a huge fan of lip oils. But I want to get the palette. And I wish he would bring out another highlighter or just like restock his other highlighters. Because I've got the Mars one, it's too deep for me, but he did have one that was called, I can't remember what it was called. It was one of the planets, and that was almost like a white creamy shade, and that was perfect for me. But I dropped it and it shattered all over the floor, and I couldn't save it. So he hasn't restocked that one in years. So yeah, I want to get a highlighter I can use from Lunar Beauty. Yeah, from his liquid lipsticks, I want to expand because some of the other ones that I had, I decluttered my last video because they were the first time, or when I first got his mystery boxes that he did 3 years ago or 2.5 years ago, and they were just getting old and dry. So I've only got 2 shades left, the Aphrodite one, and then another nude one. But I want to get all his liquid lipsticks. And I want to get a couple of his lip glosses. Again, because I'm running low on some of those. But the lip oils, I just don't use lip oils. I don't really like the way they feel on my lips, so I'm going to pass on them, even though I think they would probably be amazing. I know I'm not going to use it. And, you know, $18 US is about $25 each for Australian. If I got 3 of those and I don't use them, that's a waste of money, which I don't want to do. I'd rather buy a palette instead. Now I'm going to go into the shade Nancy, because look how pretty this shade is. I'm going to go in on that, and I'm going to mix those two together. Yeah, that's a palette I would like to get. I was so excited when he released that palette, the nude palette, because I do like to use the nude shades quite a lot from his palette, especially the transition shades. And, you know, I mean, Manny Muir's shimmer formula is probably one of the best that are on the market, so I'm excited to try his actual shimmers as well. So that's a palette that I would definitely be getting. Lottie, have you used his other eyeshadow palettes yet? Because I know you got a couple in his mystery box, but I don't know if you've used them or not. If so, you have to tell me how you found it. Yeah, we'll do a big shop when I'm going to order something, or if he has a sale, or let us know. We can order some stuff maybe together. Save on shipping and all that stuff like we normally do. Okay, I'm just going to switch to a bigger fluffy brush for the outer edge. Just because I find that helps blend these two shades together. I'm going to probably put a shimmer on top of the middle anyway, but I still like to have a seamless blend. Because, you know, I don't want to get read by people for not blending properly like I used to always get. No, I haven't yet. I'm making a video using it all. But I have so much contact back. I know you have a lot of videos, I think. I've got one that I've started editing, and this one. That's probably the only two that I'm going to have out this week. And I'll try and work on the candle one for next week. I did really good at one stage where I was doing 3 every week or 1 every 2 or 3 days, and then it just, yeah. The Lumi boxes videos helped quite a bit because I knew that would be at least 1 video a month that I could rely on. But at $150, I don't think it's worth it when I'm using barely any of the items because they're all skincare. Plus, we got so many double ups in those Lunar boxes. I think, Lottie, I got 4 of those shower gels at one point from Long Grip. Like, I don't need 4 of the same thing each month. Like, I don't need another one of these. I want a new product. It's like Ali with her boxy charms where she keeps getting the same things. That's a really pretty colour. Okay, I'm going to blend that harsh line right now because we need to blend. But that colour's really laying down nicely. There we go, that's a bit better. Wow. Yeah, Lottie, you need to do a giveaway. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Lottie and you watch me regularly, I talk about Lottie quite a lot on my channel, so go check out her channel because she might be doing some giveaways. And also, she has so many good videos out. She does clothing hauls and subscription boxes every week. She also does a lot of other videos, which are great. She has a weekly vlog, which I stopped doing because it just was too much for me. But she always has a weekly vlog every Monday, I think, which I always love watching, getting up to date with everything. So yeah, go check out her channel and support a fellow creator and one of my good friends here. Oh, okay. Good to know. That's right. Thank you for joining, and I will talk to you later. Have a good night. I've got 8 people watching me. That's amazing and kind of intimidating because it means I have to get my ass into gear and get this look done. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit of patchiness right there. And I always have a problem on that section because I just have like a dry patch on my eyelid and right there it just doesn't seem to cling. So we're going to maybe put some shimmer over that and hope that will cover it. You know, I've learned ways of fixing problems like that I seem to have quite often. I feel like I need a deeper shade to like blend out. Maybe what's going to look good there? I don't think an orange will look good there. Maybe an orange would look good there. Let's try it. Oh yeah. I'm not mad about that. A little bit of orange on the end. Sunset Pride vibes. That's pretty. That'd be a good idea. I'm just trying to spend less I have a list of things, but I'm just like, I want to buy them when they're on sale. They're all from different brands, so I'm just waiting. I actually really like that pop of orange. I think that looks good. Not to be biased or anything, but I think I did a good job. I mean, they're looking finished and there are plenty of opportunities to mess it up, but kind of happy with that. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, now to do this eye, I need to... I have so many palettes in front of me, you have no idea, guys. Are there any other palettes or brands that you guys want to talk about or try? I saw that MAC is bringing out a whole lot of coloured liners, and they've also done it's a collaboration with Stranger Things. I think they've got 2 palettes with the theme of Stranger Things. I never saw the TV show. A lot of my friends loved watching it, but I never got into it. So even though I love MAC, I'll probably pass on it just because I have seen the cover story and it's not my favorite. But I do love MAC's like formula, and I have quite a few of their palettes and single eyeshadows, and also their highlighters and their setting spray that I bought with Lottie one time. But yeah, like they've got some new wind up eyeliners that I am interested in and I might pick up. You bought some YSL stuff? Ooh, you got money, girl. Thank you, Queen. I think I only have one YSL item, and that was because I think maybe 2. I don't know if Jennifer sent me one in a mystery box, but I know I got one from Ali in one of my mystery boxes, like a lipstick or a lip gloss or something like that. Or could have been a single eyeshadow. It's one of the 2. What does LYS stand for? I don't know what that stands for. I'm having a blank moment. Oh, right. Okay, yep, cool. That would be a good video. Is that skincare or is that makeup? I can't remember. I did see something about it in like an email, but I just deleted it because I was like, I'm not shopping in Sephora right now because I don't have the money. Yeah, right. I have heard about it, but I don't know if it's just makeup or skincare or if it's both. But that's cool. I'd love to watch that video. Your box that I watched the other day, that just what was it? The subscription box, March box. That's really late. Like really late. I was shocked when because I was waiting for that video and I was going to message you. I'm like, are you still doing that subscription? Because I thought from memory that you said you were doing that the first 3 months, but I hadn't seen a video. And then when you said it was the March box, I was like, well, when's the May's box coming? Like, that's, yeah, really, really late. But you got some good items out of that box. You did get one of those items that we've gotten before in the Lumi box, the Bella Priere product, which I was like, oh God, you're going to get the same items. Hey, Budget Beauty, how are you? You got me excited, sorry. Oh, that just went down the wrong hole. I apologize. No. Oh, that just, I was drinking when I said, hey, it went down the wrong way. Oh, so you got the second box 2 days later. Well, that's just silly. If they're going to send it that late, why didn't they just send it together? But okay, at least you got the box and not as late as the March one. Okay, I'm really trying to blend this out. I might just have to put a little bit of shimmer on top of that as well, just to hide the edges. If you can't get a good blend, guys, put a shimmer on top, because that just hides the imperfections. That's what I like to do anyway. We do what makes it work. Okay, I'm really happy with that. Oh, that's good. What's the new one going to cost you every month? Ooh, what should I put over on that? I don't know if I want to do a shimmer topper or an actual shadow shimmer. Like, the only thing I would say that Manny doesn't really have is green eyeshadow shimmers. Like, he's got this one, but that's too deep to go over the light shade. And then the Moonspell one is just full of purples, pinks, and some like deep plum shades. So I might have to use a shimmer from this palette, which is a Kaleidos one, because they've got some really beautiful greens. So I might just do that quickly and just call it a collaborational look. Yeah, we'll get away with that, hey? Only sample sizes. Well, it's not too bad though, but still, $100. It's what, $33 for sample sizes, and if you get like 4 or 5 sample sizes, yeah. Oh, that's pretty. So I went with the actual kimchi shimmer instead, and I'm liking the way that looks. Might just play it with my finger because it's taking a bit longer with the brush. Plus, I can always blend out with my finger rather than a blush. Oh, that's pretty. That shimmer. This is my go-to Kimchi palette. This is a £9 palette. I bought this when it was half price for $5. Didn't realize that the shipping would cost me $70. But I did buy like 5 of these £5 or £9 eyeshadow palettes, plus the big one, and a whole lot of other things. So, because it was all 50% off, I thought I could justify the shipping. But this is a beautiful, like, yellow and green palette. And I've had this for 2 years, and the shimmer still works, so I'm going to use it. But I haven't bought anything from Kimchi Beauty because the shipping, like, this is normally $10. I'm not going to pay $10 for an eyeshadow palette and then pay $70 for shipping. That's just not going to happen. So I haven't bought anything since, even though I love his formula. It's just not worth it. The Puff Puff, I want to try that, but again, shipping for one product, I can't justify it. Even, and I've messaged the site and the owner and, you know, the customer service, and I asked them about shipping, and they said that's the only shipping that they offer, which is express from the US, and it still took 6 weeks to get to me, and I still had to pay $70 to $80. That was the only option. I think it was about $75 from the top of my head. And it's just too much. Yeah, like, if you're paying 6 or 7 times what an actual eyeshadow product is in shipping, then you can't justify it. I'm not made of money. But I've heard a lot of good things about the Puff Puff Pass, and I also want to try their concealers because I've heard a lot of good things about their concealers. We just, you know, one day. I know Beauty Bay does sell some of their products, so maybe I can buy that. I did buy Kimchi's mirror, the handheld mirror, from Beauty Bay's website, and you have to put batteries in it, but you can, like, intensify the light. And I used that for like 2 weeks, and then the bottom like where you put the batteries in just broke, the clasp. So it doesn't work anymore because it just the plastic broke, so it doesn't hold the batteries in. So it doesn't work. And I was like, well, this I paid $35 for this, and it lasted 2 weeks. So I was like, not again. That would be cool, Jennifer. Yeah. Like their lip glosses, Bunch of Beauty. I don't know if you've ever tried their lip glosses, but I love their lip glosses. It's such a good, beautiful formula. I don't have a purple or orange shimmer to go with that, so I'm just gonna blend the edges with the orange that I've already put down. Yeah, I applied for it, but I don't think they would pick somebody from Australia, especially when they do their giveaways. When they do their giveaways, it's not international, and when they do all their other things, it's not international. So I doubt that they'll actually pick somebody who is from Australia to be on their PR list when they're not shipping any of their giveaways or any of their other stuff internationally. So yeah, yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, the lip gloss, Kimchi lip gloss is amazing, very affordable, but again, the price to get to us is amazing. I stocked up on that lip gloss because again it was 50% off, so they were down to $5 each, I think, and I stocked up on those. The pink shimmer and the peach shimmer, one of my favorite lip glosses ever. So pretty. Oh no, but you're in America, so they will probably ship to you. You know, they'll pick you over on the PR list over me because again, I'm in the other side of the country, and I have nothing bad to say about kimchi. Like their formula is amazing. It's just, it's an indie brand with their shipping. They can't compete against bigger brands, so they have to charge that much, and I can understand it. It just sucks for us smaller people. I feel like I've done a look like this before, but I'm not mad about it because I haven't done bling with it. So we're gonna put some bling on the edges. We're gonna do a line in the middle with some glitter liner or something, and we're gonna make it work. And then I can take some photos outside because normally I do my makeup late at night, so I can only do like take photos in front of the ring light. But in the natural light, the makeup looks so much different. So I'm excited for that. Does that blend seem okay? Maybe not there. Maybe I just have to touch up a little bit there. That's better. Right, now I just have to blend that orange with its shimmer right there. I just have a really chubby fingers, so it's hard to be delicate with them and not go too overboard. Alright, happy with that. Let's play with some of the orange. And then I gotta start on the actual face product. God, this has been hours long, isn't it? I apologize, guys. Feel free to, just hit the like button and leave if you've got things to do. I will not be offended at all. I really want that orange to stay there, but it seems to blend away to nothing. So just really trying to apply it a bit better. And then I'm going to go in with that kimchi shimmer, just with a fluffy brush, and tap it over that orange to help blend it seamlessly. Well, that just tapped away nothing. Do you ever get shimmer in your eyelashes and then they just fall over your face when you've done your foundation? And then you have to like sweep it away after? That's what always happens with me. Okay, I'm really happy with that. I mean, obviously I'll try and do something with the edges there, because I'm not hugely happy with that. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Let me, I don't have a liner, so I don't know what to do now right there. I have some really fine pencil that I could put the glitter liner with, and I have this Lorella shimmer that I can put on there. So I'm just going to do that quickly. I'll be right back. I'll just get on the brush, and the shimmer is on my bed. I don't know why I don't have it with me. Oh, where is it? There it is. And okay, we got these very fine brushes that I picked up at the paint store the other day. Glitter, I was thinking of glitter, but I don't know. I feel like it will fall over that. Oh, I don't like that blend right there. I need to work on that. But this is so pretty. It's so pretty. It has like a glitter reflex to it. And I think if I am okay with it, if I do it fine enough on the back of my hand and then or just off the actual applicator with a very fine brush, I should be able to do it, because I've done it before, but it wasn't a really fine brush last time, so it was a bit chunky. So hopefully this brush works better. These are like nail brushes, but they're going to work perfectly for as a liner brush for me. I bought this from, I think I actually bought these from Kmart and bought the brushes from the actual brush store. So this is a really fine brush like that. We're going to just pick off the excess there. We're going to hold our breath and we're going to hope this works. I'm going to go slow. Okay. I need a mirror in front of me. I can't hold one because I need the applicator right in front of me as well. So I'm just going to use the 5-time magnifying side and we're going to make this work. So if I don't talk, I apologize. Well, that's pretty there. It's just going to take me a while to do this. It's really pretty. Oh, I like that. It's a bit chunky, so I might clean that up with some shimmer after. But I'm really liking the way that looks. Hopefully it dries down, doesn't crease too much. Sometimes these do crease. That's why I usually only use them for the inner corner highlight or as a liner like I'm doing now. Yeah. I got this in my Lumi box, Lottie, and I picked up this shade and I liked it so much I bought some actual other shades from the website. But when they came, they were all separated. Like they almost looked like they were expired when they sent it to me. Because I got the red shade and stuff and I tried to use them and they were completely liquefied and separated. So I couldn't use it. Hey Morgan, I know you must be so bored. You'll be like, what is this guy doing? But yeah. Hey, when's Morgan gonna do your makeup? 1,000 subscribers, here, guys. I think that's what you said. You're halfway there, Lottie. You're over halfway now. Okay, this looks good. I'm just gonna have to take photos further away so you can't see the bad edges. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got that in video where he said, yeah, 1,000 subscribers. Very nice. You'll get there. You will get there. You're growing quite fast, actually. Because you're consistent with your videos on lately. I'm nowhere being consistent at all nowadays. One day we'll get there. But I'd love to watch that video. That would be really funny. What about if you did a video where Tina did your makeup, Lottie? I mean, she knows makeup, so she should, know all the products and stuff. But that would be cool to do a video. And I know you said that she doesn't really like being in videos, but she has been in some of your videos lately. So it'd be cool to see more. Just trying to clean up these edges because it's quite a thick glitter formula. It doesn't like. Yeah, but that's the fun of it, Lottie. That would be cool. Oh my god, this is taking me so long just to do one eye. I'm actually okay with that. I'm happy with that. Even though it's chunky, it's the best that's going to happen. So now I'm going to do the other eye, which will take me forever. Breathe, breathe. But I love how it's like a pink and purple. That stunning. Oh, I'm right-handed, so this is going to be harder for me to do. Actually, it might not be that hard because I can start on the outer edge and go in. That's why I want like a glitter liner pen where I can just do this, where it just comes out of the pen from like a felt tip. That would be great. But I've not found any good ones. I know Erica has some good ones though. But I don't think hers is a pen. I think hers is just like on a brush. But that's still much better than what's on here. I'd never make it as a makeup artist. Oh, by the way, Lottie, and whoever's watching, I think there's the new season of Glow Up started on Netflix yesterday or today, season 4. And I know we've talked about that show before, so I'm excited to watch that. I know it was on BBC, started on the 11th of May, but I don't know if it's on Netflix. I'm hoping it is because, yeah, I love watching that show. I'm getting inspired to do creative looks, but I'm excited to watch that again because it's been over a year since the last one because of COVID, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it. Like I saw the male judge who works for Mac. He was talking about it on his Instagram page, but it was on BBC. It wasn't. He didn't say anything about Netflix, but I'm hoping it airs the same time. Because it would be unfortunate if it isn't. And hopefully it is on Netflix. Maybe they didn't get it on Netflix this time. I don't know. Oh, this is more chunky this side. Oh, looking in the mirror, that's 10 times or 5 times magnified glass. It makes your eyes cross-eyed after a while because you're just not used to it. Yeah, I messed that up. I have to clean that off quickly before it goes onto everything. Oh, don't like that. Oh, I don't know if I like this side at all. Like it's pretty, but you can see how chunky it is. I'm gonna have to clean that up, which just means it's gonna be a longer video. We're just gonna call it there. We're gonna put that there, and we're gonna put a little bit of shimmer on top of the other shades really quickly, just to cover up some of that messiness. Better. So, what's everyone talking about? Oh, nothing. Okay. Oh, that's good. I'm actually happy with that. Even though it took me a long time, I'm happy with it. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna yeah, I think I'm done with my eyes. It's not as creative as what I would have loved it to be, but we're gonna do some more. We're gonna do some inner corner highlighter. We're gonna do other stuff. I just want to start on the base because it's it's getting quite long. So we'll do that. I'm going to do my go-to foundation, which is the Too Faced Born This Way. That's the wrong shade for me, but we're just going to make it work because that's what we do on this channel. We use what we buy so we don't have to waste everything. I'm almost out of it actually, so I shake it up each time. I have to pump quite a bit. I might actually have to start opening it and pouring it out a bit because it's not pumping out much at all. Like I'm pumping 20 times and it's not enough for my face yet. We are almost out, but it's such a good foundation. Such a good foundation. I'm definitely going to need more pumps, but we'll just go with what we've got here for now. Oh, I forgot primer. I forgot my Gin and Co Moonshine Miracle Primer. Oh well, that's okay. It's not going anywhere at all. I never do with makeup on, but it just helps lay it down better and moisturizes my skin at the same time because I am quite dry. What is that? Okay, sorry you had to see that. Oh, that noise from the pumping, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to unscrew the top, I think, and just pour it out because it's not coming out enough now. Now, again, I know I look orange, but that's why we do down the neck and not just the 5 chins. And the neck crease. Okay, that's a bit better. Now I'm gonna have to see if I can pour this out. Oh, it does unscrew. I was going to say, if it doesn't, then I'm kind of screwed. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what we wanted. Do a bit more. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so I'm just going to have to unscrew it each time now. But, yeah, well worth the money. I got it when it was 30% off, I think. Good. What, Boxing Day sales after Christmas? But it is almost $50, $60 Australian, I think. So if I do get it, I'll make sure I get 2 shades lighter, I think. Yeah, I think from my forehead to that, about 2 shades, I think, or maybe 1 shade. Cover all my shaving areas where I've got breakouts at the moment. I've been using, Jennifer, if you're still here, that Kapari coconut melt like moisturizer that you sent me. I've been using that every day for the last week and a half because I finally used up my other moisturizers that I had that I wanted to use up first before they went off or expired. And that coconut melt, I absolutely love the smell first of all, but just a little bit goes a long way. And I do my face and neck every morning and night, and I love it. I absolutely love using it, and I use just a pea size because I'm quite oily. I don't use too much, but it's perfect for my face and my neck. I love it so much. So I'm so grateful that you gave that to me. If you're still here, I wanted to let you know about that. Where's my mirror? Right here. I feel like I got a cat hair right there. Something tickling me. Yeah, so I mean, the thing that you gave me will last me literally a year because I'm barely using any because it just melts into my hand and on my face really nicely. And again, because I'm oily, I don't want to use too much oil. But I will definitely rebuy that again. And I don't know if, I'm pretty sure I can buy that here. So I'm pretty happy with that. Because I've seen it a lot online and I've seen a lot of people talk about it. Like when Laura Lee does her PR unboxings and stuff like that. And I think Paige Corin as well. They get them in their unboxings. And absolutely, I've heard so many good things about it, and now I know why they talk about it. It really is good. It smells amazing. Quite a strong coconut smell, so I can smell it all day on my face, especially when I'm wearing a mask at work. Even though we don't have to wear masks, I do still wear one most of the time because I am around a lot of people. Um, and yeah, because of the mask, you can smell it a bit more than what you would if you didn't have one on, but it smells really good, so I don't mind the coconut scent. I'm trying to be careful where I put the eyeshadow because if it gets on the beauty blender and then I sponge it into my skin, you'll see purple shades everywhere, which I've done before and I've hated because it just makes it that much harder to clean the beauty blender at the end of the day. Oh, I poured so much of this foundation out and now I've got too much and I'm running low. Okay, okay, I think foundation's done. The neck I could do a bit more. And I may as well because I do have all this extra foundation in front of me. Oh, that's stunning foundation. Oh, okay, now concealer, e.l.f. concealer, Camel concealer in the shade Light Sand. 1, 2, 3, not too much. 1, 2, 3, just enough to highlight. And on my cheeks, do a little bit of a line. I used to do this with a baking, with the powder, and I would get so dry in those spots. But I used to do it because that's what everyone used to do. You get a bake and stuff. Oh, man, my texture would break out so much with all the excess powder. I'm so glad I stopped doing that. I just do it with a concealer now. And Robert Welsh explained why you don't do that because of that. And I'm like, wow, that makes sense. That's what I always see, and I don't understand why. But I also don't realize that most of the big influencers have really strong lights and filters that make them, look flawless. Which is, fair enough. I've used filters in my photos and my on Instagram before. I don't now on Instagram just because I've noticed they actually change the eyeshadow shades sometimes. So what people see when I say pink, it doesn't look pink to them. And obviously YouTube lives, you can't use a filter. At least I don't know how. So this is just me natural with my blobs of concealer all over my forehead. But yeah, I love Robert Welsh because he actually breaks everything down for you. Unlike other people who just say, yeah, this is me naturally, when no. It's about 20 different lights and a good filter. Like James Charles, he's very good at makeup, but if you actually took away his, filters that he uses and lights, then you would actually see his texture of his skin because he's shown you in videos, like close-ups and stuff like that, where you can really see the texture when he's not filming on his professional, lights and all that. And lighting, like taking a photo outside over in front of ring light, it changes the photo so much. Yeah, now I press in. I used to use just a brush. Now I actually like this loose powder because I just press in my beauty blender just like that, and I just go in under my eyes. But because it goes into a damp beauty blender, it doesn't all just stick on my face, but it just gives me a really nice matte finish without any excess powder. Like, that is completely gone. And then I do the same thing under my eye. I used to use only pressed powders and a brush, but I've seen a lot of people like press in their powders with a beauty blender, and I really like the effect. Like, it actually really works for me. So that's what I'm doing, and that's all I need. I don't put any more extra under my eyes. I will do like my full face with a brush now, but under my eyes I just use like the beauty blender, and then go into that, and then I lightly set my full entire face because I like the matte finish, especially when I'm oily. It just helps me take everything or keep the oils at bay for a bit. So I do my forehead and then just my cheeks, all with a brush. And I'm not swiping it, I'm just literally pressing it into the skin. That just works for me. I don't know how it works for other people, but pressing it in with the beauty blender and then doing the rest of the face with a brush just seems to work. And then I do kind of go over my neck with a brush, and I swirl it just because I want to blend in some of that foundation on my neck and the lines. But that's it. That's powder done. Done. I'm happy with that. I think I can actually see that my face has more texture than normal because I didn't prime. Like, this primer really does a really good job for me. So I can see I've got a lot more texture right here and here and the forehead. But, you know, we can't do anything about that now. So we're just going to put that foundation stuff aside, and we're going to go in with the blush and contour palette from Lunar Beauty. This one here, beautiful palette. Look at that, really pretty. And I just mixed the two shades, Tan Sky and Deep Sky. No, Bronze Sky and Tan Sky, these two, because that one's way too deep for me, so it's just these two. I go in with a little brush from Ali Dawson. This is actually the Page Corin brush. I've got my Ali Dawson one there, but I use that for my cheeks instead. This is just for the temples. The only thing is I accidentally broke it. It's not like broken, it's just the glue's come undone, so I have to re-glue it with some super glue. But the handle's still really pretty, so I'm just going to take the handle off because I feel like that's going to go flying in a minute. We're just going to use the top of the brush. I can still use it, but yeah. It's just because I dropped it the other day and I kept dropping it. Like, it was just flying out my hand because I wasn't focusing, and it just dropped too many times. Plus, this is the brush that I used in all my drop brush challenges for Erica's videos. And I would have to drop the brush like 20-30 times to get like the right video. So that's probably done that as well. That hasn't helped the situation with the handle. But none of the jewels have fallen off, which is great. I just need to get some super glue, and I keep forgetting to buy some when I'm at the shops because I don't want to do lash glue that way and hold it. And I don't have any hot glue gun glue. So just do that. Oh, she hasn't messaged me, maybe because I've kind of like left most of the groups that we're in, and also I forgot I didn't get my video in time last time because I was sick and doing other stuff. So I don't know if she's messaged anyone else, but yeah, she hasn't messaged me. But that's mainly probably just because I wasn't being part of the group lately, and I've been MIA a lot of the time. But yeah, hopefully that would be cool if you guys do that. Yeah, I'm still on. I'm doing a very long look today, so hi, welcome. Oh, okay, I'll have to look at the stories, Lottie. That would be cool. Yeah. I did tell her I'd be in the next one. I just couldn't do that one because I had a lot of things on and I was not feeling good on the days that I was going to film it, and then it just all got on top of me. But that would be cool. I'm interested in see what the theme is for this one. That would be cool to do. I still have to use that water activated paints that from Courtney. I haven't used them yet, so I'm excited to use them sometime. Okay, you can see a little bit of that lightness there from that eye primer. But that's okay, we'll just bronze that up. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, this has been a very long look. And I feel like I've done a look like this before, so nothing new, but I'm still happy with it. Okay, we're just going to contour the nose a little bit. Get that snatched. Just using a very light shadow for this. Sometimes I do too dark and I then have to spend an extra 10 minutes blending out the harsh line. So we've already spent enough time on this look, we don't need any more. I just don't like how that is. I don't like it. I don't like that. Oh, yeah. Mardi Gras vibes, that would be cool. You know what? I've only ever been to like one Mardi Gras, and that was in New Zealand years and years ago. Like, I was young. I went with the family, like my aunties and stuff. I was still in high school, like maybe, God, I don't know, young. In my teen years, but you know, almost 20 years ago, I think. And that was really cool. That's better. I like that a bit more. I mean, you can still see that coloration, so I have to clean that up a bit more, but I went to Mardi Gras only once at Universal Studios when I went to Disney. Yeah, no, that would be cool. I mean, I want to go to New Orleans through Mardi Gras. That would be an amazing experience. But I don't like the humidity, and I know Florida and New Orleans is very humid. I don't like holidays in humid places because I just don't want to sweat all day. But still, it'll be a cool experience. Alright, so now we are just going to work on the end because I did blend them out quite a lot with the foundation. So I want to try and revamp that a little bit before I continue everything else. I still could do blush and stuff, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there slowly. I just want to reinforce this colour. Because it's got setting powder on it, it's not really picking up the shade. I'm trying not to get over the glitter liner because that might knock off the dry glitter a bit too. But that's getting there. That is getting there. Yeah, my parents went to New Orleans. They loved it. Quite a while ago now, I think. They had a good time. And they went to a few other places, can't remember, but New Orleans was one. They went near the Bible Belt, which is, they were like, maybe you shouldn't go there. So I'm going to pass on that. But yeah, they had a lot of fun in America. Or to at least the states that they went to. They didn't go to all of them. They went to only about 2 or 3. But New Orleans was one of those places they went to and they loved it. Loved it. Just need a bit of purple. Just want to get those edges blended a bit more and deepen up the colour before I put a highlighter over it. I'm going to put a little bit of a pink, purple eyebrow highlighter. Or brow highlighter as we call it. Deepen this up a bit more. There, that's better. Much better. And of course I could do this eye a bit more. Okay, that's better. I'm really actually liking the way that's looking. First not so much, but now it's getting there. We'll do some blush, Moon Prism Blush Palette. We're going to go in with the Page Corin brush because the other alley one's a bit dirty. I have to clean my brushes. I clean my eyeshadow brushes, but my face brushes barely get any love cleaning wise. But they still work, so it's okay. Yeah, I'm going to use I always go in with the Pink Moon shade. So this one here, and then I go in with this one here, which is Stargaze, and they are from the Lunar Beauty. So you can see these are two I use the most. I do use this one when I'm going for a peachy one. These two are a bit too dark for my complexion. They're more bronzers in my opinion. And this one is a shimmer blush. I'm not a huge fan of the shimmer blushes. Like that finish to it when I put it on, it's almost a goldy finish, and I don't really like that in a blush. So I just tend to stay with the Pink Moon and the Stargaze, and I mix those two together because it's just really, really pretty. God, my blush technique when I apply it just goes everywhere. Tanash is probably looking at it like, oh, what is he doing? Yeah, the thing is, because Manny, I think why he said it last time is he doesn't have very many items in his like brand, because a lot of like the the Moonspell ones, except this one here, the first one, except this one, which this is a limited edition. Once that's sold out, he says he's not making it again. So he's only got like 3 or 4 palettes that are in his permanent collection. And if he does a mystery box every year, people are just going to be getting the same palette every time because he's only got 3 or 4 palettes all the time. So I can understand why he did wait 2 years to do another one, because he had some more products. I'm really happy that I got this in that collection because I really wanted this face palette. It was really good. To get that with the brushes, I really like that. I'm really happy about that. And I'm happy that I got the lashes and then the little sponge, the like skinnier sponge. That was really good. That's really good to get under my eyes with setting powder. I don't know where that is. I think I have to wash that, but I really like that. Okay, I'm really happy with that. Blush is done. Highlighter, now he doesn't have a highlighter. This one here, actually, I talked about my declutter video. It's right next to me because I filmed that video yesterday. This is a brand new, and the shade, it's too deep for me as a highlighter. It's brand new, but I don't have the packaging left. It's still got the little like plastic sleeve on it, but the packaging is not there. So I'm going to give this to a friend because I don't want to put it in a giveaway, obviously, because it's like, it's still scratched up and everything because it's been in my drawer. So I'll give that to a friend or a family member, or yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll ask the winner if I do a giveaway, if they want some items that don't have the original packaging but are still brand new, then I can give it to them if they still want it. But yeah. Yeah, I love it. I use that bronzer all the time now in most of my videos. The face palette and the blush palette I've been using ever since he released it. But that bronzer, I only use 2 shades, and then I use like the whiter shade to brighten up under my eyes sometimes, or as a brow highlighter. So I'll probably only use 3 or 4 of the 10 shades in there, but I really like it. Really pretty. And then you can use also, what am I trying to say? You can also use those, why is that highlighter not doing anything like it normally does? Is that? Oh, this is my setting powder brush. So it's probably got powder all over it and it's not picking up the highlighter. Probably let's try this one. Is that a bit better? It's a bit better. I'm just using a Makeup Revolution pink highlighter because it's one of my favorite highlighters. The palette is $10. I've raved about this. A lot of kick out, but it's still worth the money, in my opinion. Really pretty. Yeah, I probably only use 4 or 5 of those shades. That palette, and again the blush palette, I only used 2 of those, 2 maybe 3 of those shades out of the 6, but it's still worth it. I'm waiting for him to do another highlighter, like an actual highlighter palette that he did with the Greek Goddess palette originally, which I missed out on. Had 6 highlighters. I wish I got that palette because I know I would have used all those highlighters. They were all so pretty, but I wasn't on the makeup bandwagon at that time, so I didn't have any makeup at the time he released it, and it was a limited edition, so once it was sold out, it was sold out, so I missed out on it. Oh, that highlighter is stunning. Just do a little bit there, do my nose, a little bit on the Cupid's bow. Now, I think I've only got one of his lipsticks right now. I know here I've got a nude one, but I don't know where it is. So I was thinking, hey sister, I've got cat hair on my face, that I would use the Lunar Beauty red lipstick. This is the original packaging because I haven't opened my newest one up because this one's still good. God, I've got hair all over my nose. I can feel like the fine cat hairs on my nose. It's making me itch. I just don't know if red would go for this look. I don't know. We'll think about that later. I want to put some gems on my face. So, I got some new gems from Kmart, and they come in a little, almost dropped them all, in like this little circle. But I did have one that I opened up last time, and I don't know where I put it. So, I will just go in with these original ones that I have. I just really like those other ones because they had little like pink butterflies and stuff. But I don't know where it went. Why do I always lose everything? I literally had it on my desk before I did this video because I knew I was going to use them. I'm going to stand up and it's going to be right in front of me. You watch. You watch. It's going to be right here somewhere on the chair next to me. No, it's not. Why are you not here when I need you to be here? For the third time, talk amongst yourselves, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I don't know where that one is, but I do have a second one that I bought, which is the same. I just didn't want to open one up that I already had opened. But that's right. Yeah, that lip is stunning. Stunning. Okay. I need to make some room. There's just so much stuff in front of me right now. I can't work with. I don't want to spill these beads or beads everywhere. So yeah. No, so I'm good with my liquid lipsticks. I think Lottie actually has 2 now, from what I can remember. I don't know. I've got 3, so I'm good. I'm good. But thank you, Jennifer. Feel free to keep it for yourself because it's a beautiful shade. Yeah, but I'll never. I mean, this one here is 2 years old and I've still got it, and it's still good. So the other one will be there for a while yet. Oh no, these just went everywhere. It wasn't shut properly. This is why I hate Kmart sometimes, because their packaging, it's not sealed. So this just went everywhere all over my desk. Like you put a little tray there, but now I don't know how to get this out without it going everywhere. Oh man, why is it always like this? Just trying to do an easy one. Look, it's gone everywhere. That's great. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely, it's amazing. I'm the luckiest person in the world. Let's see if I can tip these in without them going everywhere. Oh, that was better than what I thought it would work. Okay. I have some pink stars. That I think will look really pretty in the purple bit. So we're going to go with some pink stars. And I'm going to leave a gap because maybe I'll put another shade and another one. But these look really pretty and I want to show you what they look like. Look how cute they are. The camera's not going to focus because they're too small, but I think that'll be perfect. So I'm going to get 7 for each eye. Just make sure I have 7 ready because the glue dries very fast when I put it on my eye. But yeah, these look really cool. And these were like $5, Lottie. And they're actually for your nails, but I'm using them for eyes. So if you want any like gems from like Kmart for your eyes, these are great. And they've got a few different selections. They look like this, and they're the brand Ox. So this is the black ones, and they've got the gems and stuff. I got the ones with the pink and purple and blue little stars and love hearts and flowers. and stuff. In my last Instagram post, I had some little purple flowers. They were from this collection, and they're very cute. Yeah, a lot dropped out, but I got them back in. Yeah, the ones I got on Amazon are great. And then, like, I've got them all here. But I wanted some that are different shapes. So these are actually stars. I've got some butterfly ones. I'll quickly show you what they look. So this is what they look like. So there's some like purple butterflies, pink butterflies, flowers. We've got the little pink stars, and they're like $5. So I just bought them. I'm like, wow, these are cool because they're flat on the back, which is great. You know, that's what we need when you stick them on your eye. Some of the ones you get are rounded, and it's hard to work with those. So we're just gonna make it work. We're gonna put these here. Oh God, why is this not working for me? I want to leave some spaces just in case I feel like I need to add something in between the stars, but we're just going to start with these, and hopefully you can see them against the purple, because they are quite like red hot. Oh, they're pretty. They're a little chunky. They're not as flat as like I would like them to be. They're almost 3D like. I'm just thinking when I relax my eyes, will the crease make them fall off? But hopefully they don't. Oh, they're pretty. Oh, I ran out of glue space here. Yeah, so I saw these other day, and they were in the nail art section at Kmart. I'm like, I'll get some, and if I like them, I'll buy the other ones. 1, 2. Oh God, this applicator. Sometimes it gets stuck with the glue. No, stay on there, thank you. You know what? I thought I would, but these are actually pretty good. They're big enough that they would not actually fit in your eye if they fell off. And my eyelashes, because I always wear false lashes, they would catch them. Well, I actually really like the way that looks. It's a bit different. I feel like I might need something more in the middle of those, but I'm liking the way that looks for now. Oh no, glue's gone everywhere. And I'm just using simple lash glue because I find these are the easiest to work with. It does dry fast, but it's very easy to pull off at the end of the day. Like these, they don't just get like stuck to your eyelids, which is good. But I'd say probably only do 3 dots at a time because it does dry fast. So fill those in with the stars, and then you can put more on later. The amount of times I've done like 10 dots and I've gone to put the gems on, and by the end of the 5, like they've dried off, so you don't know where the dots were because they've literally completely dried. So you just have to reapply the glue. And the glue gets very fiddly. It's already started to dry. I'm using a little wax pencil, so you just press it on top of the gem and then that will actually pick it up. I used to do it with tweezers. Oh, that would make it so hard to do. But now these wax things are really good, and it came with the little gems of Amazon. And they make life so much easier. Done. Do we need something else? I mean, I could do the bottom lash line. I might do some more. I might just do some blue. What are these? They blues. Blue triangles or blue butterfly? What should we do? I like the butterflies, but I don't know if that fit in the gaps of what I put on there. Might be too much. No, I'm just going to do the bottom lash line first, and if I need a shimmer then I can put it on later, but if I do it now and it gets crowded I won't be happy. So bottom lash line, we're just going to do a hot blue and smoke it out. And we're going to go in with the... Oh, so many palettes in front. My desk is a mess right now. Okay. Here's my brushes. Just a really nice bright blue on the bottom lash line. This is the shade Fishy out of the Life's a Drag's Facelift palette, which is a satin shade. So between a matte and a shimmer. It's really pretty and it blends out really nicely. With very little fallout, which is great. Because blue fallout is really hard to wipe away without leaving any stains. Oh my god, it must be so boring watching me. No, not yet, Nicole. Lottie and I were talking about that. We do want to get that eventually, but we might wait until Glamrider gets it here in Australia or something, because the shipping will be cheaper, but also won't take as long. And we both, I don't think we're after the lip oils, we're just after the palette. I don't know about Lottie, but that new blush palette, it looks too deep for me, some of the shades, and I'm really happy with the blush palette I already have. So I don't want the new blush palette either, just because some of those shades are, they're not really for me. So I will just get the palette. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Again, I have so many palettes that I need to go through. Yeah, I don't know. Might do. May as well. Learn a video, you may as well. I'm gonna put a little bit of pink in the waterline, I think. Because we love a beautiful pink shadow. Just trying to blend the lighter and the darker blues together in the middle here before I do anything else, because you know we like a good seamless blend sometimes. Actually, all the time. We just don't always achieve it. But today, we're gonna do our best. Okay, I'm happy with that. Happy, happy, happy. Now I think I've got this beautiful, beautiful pink liner, which is Color Pop, and I'm gonna put that in my waterline. Because it's gonna mix with the blue and make it purple, so it's gonna kind of fit in. There we go. Now pink eye. Okay. Oh, this blending, I swear to God. Happy with that, and now we are going to go in with an inner corner highlight. We're going to do lips. I'll put some lashes on, and we'll call it a day because she's been almost 3 hours. I don't know how the limit is. It's probably 3 hours. I gotta go. Lunar Beauty. We're gonna go Strawberry Dream, and we're gonna put that blue diamond shade in the inner corner because I need it to pop with some blue. I'll spray my brush. Where's my little inner corner highlighter brush? I'll go with this one here. Yeah, it's clean. Spray that quickly. just think this inner corner, this blue diamond shade, I really wish Manny would just make this like a single shadow because it's so pretty. Oh my goodness, it's stunning. I can't put enough of it on. It's so pretty, yeah. I'll swatch a little bit on the back of my hand. It's very creamy, very, very creamy. That there is the shade. So pretty. Thank you, Taj. Thank you for. I know it's been a long time, so I apologize. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it so much. Yeah, thank you. My video's always too long. Okay, I'm gonna do some lashes and then we'll do lipstick. I find if I do my lipstick first, sometimes it gets everywhere while I talk. So yeah, we'll do that. Oh, my cat wants to come in too. Okay, I'm gonna let my cat outside. I'll be 1 second. He might go to the toilet if I don't. Come on, little man. I know. Now, lashes. I don't know what lashes I want. I've got my Lunar Beauty ones, but I don't know what container I put them in, so don't know which ones I'm going to use. I'll just use these ones here because they're really pretty. And I know I can make them work for my eyes. I've used them plenty of times. These are just from a little Perth store that I get. $12 each and really nice and pretty. So yeah, I really want to get some coloured lashes. I know there's some really good ones, but they're not in Australian stores, and some look really, really fake and plastic, but some look really nice. I think Chaotic Lime Crime or some brand like that does them. I know Ali did a review. He got some in PR, and they look really good. So I want to try some of those for looks like this because I think that would be really good. Where's my tweezers? Because if I pull these out with my fingers, I tend to break them in half, which we don't want to do. So just get the edges with the tweezers, nice and fluffy, but not too dramatic. I think this look is dramatic as enough, but they're still, you know, not understated, so they'll still work. Where is my lash glue? We'll go with this one here. And we're going to put this on the back of my highlighter palette because it doesn't matter if that gets glue on it rather than the actual palette itself, because I don't want to mess up the Lunar Beauty palette on the front. The packaging is too pretty to get glue on. So I always put the glue on, and then while that dries, I will line my lips quickly. And then these will be ready to put on. These have quite a thin band on them, so sometimes I struggle with these, but once they're on, they're pretty. So hopefully I don't have a problem today because I don't want to have to deal with that. Oh, yep, Lottie, no, fair enough. I will talk to you later. Thank you for joining. Hopefully the storm isn't too bad. I can see it coming now, so I want to let my cat out now so I can go to the toilet. And I left the door open so he can come back before the rain starts. It's on the patio so it won't get wet inside. And I also have to finish this up because I have a tin roof. So if the rains are heavy, you won't be able to hear me at all with the rain going on. Joys of having a nice thin tin roof, which actually isn't as loud as what I thought it would be, but it's loud enough to hear on camera. Okay, lips. Now I'm just going to line my lips with a red lip liner from Revlon because Manny doesn't have any lip liners in his collection, and it is a red one, so it'll go good with the Lunar Beauty Aphrodite liquid lipstick. I wish it was a bit deeper, just because I think the actual lipstick is a bit deeper than this shade. But it's okay. God, I got butthole lips from the foundation. It's a bit dry, but it's okay. It works. It's just a bit old, that's all. Lips are lined though, enough. Go with this, pump this up. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, I can literally eat this, so you can see it's quite a different colour to the actual liner, but that's okay. I don't wear liquid lips much, but it's a beautiful shade. I just can never really get in the lines properly, so I normally fill in my lips with lip liners because lately that's just what's been working for me. But that's okay. Let that dry a bit. Get the excess off my lips and put my lashes on before they completely dry down. These are a bit small compared to my actual eyes, so uh-oh. Oh, I don't like how they feel on my eyes. They're not feeling very nice. They're quite sharp, that edge. Yeah, I'm gonna put these aside and use some other ones. I've got my bathroom. Here they are. They're right here. I thought I grabbed them from a bathroom before. They're a bit more dramatic, so I'll just use them. Now they do have some blue and stuff on them, and purple, but it will be okay with this look because I've already got some blues and purples on. So I'm not going to clean them off, I just can't be bothered. So I'm just going to put some lash glue on them. Always put a little bit more on each of the end because that's what you really want to stay down. And then we're going to let them dry for 2 minutes. And then I can go back to my lips because I feel they're on my teeth again. Yeah, that'll work. And they're a bit more dramatic, which is nice. The other one had a sharp point to it, and I didn't want to chop it down because it's quite small compared to my eyes. I've got quite a big lash line. So sometimes the lashes only finish like halfway and they don't look good, so I need to always get the extra long ones. But yeah. I don't know why that's happening. I don't know. It just happened like that. I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry, sister. But the gems are there, the little stars. I don't know if I like them, but they're on there now, so we'll just deal with it. Okay, it's on. Now just one more side, a bit of setting spray, and I'm done. Oh, it's up to you. Like, I don't know, because if they say it's going to be makeup, but is it all makeup? And like, you know when people say it's makeup and it's like a lip liner, or, you know, like when I think makeup, I want it to either be a blush, a bronzer, or an eyeshadow palette to make it worth it. Even a good lipstick. You're gonna have to, yeah, you're gonna have to double check maybe on some of the other items. The Zoom call was really, really good. I had fun. We all had fun with Thingy. Haven't seen you on them, Jenny, for a while. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, they're not the worst gems. I do like them, but I don't know if I like the hot pink against the purple. But it's on there now. I'm not ripping them off. But yeah, guys, that's basically the look done. Like, it's done. I mean, it took me a long time to do, so now it's actually done. I'm happy. I feel like I do need a little bit more oomph on it, so I'm just going to quickly go into my absolutely favorite palette here, Geology, and I'm just going to tap into this multi-chrome shift Starry Night, really pretty. I'm just going to pop that onto the like middle here, but I'm going to do it with the other finger because I can't do it with that left finger. I just want to tap it on right in the center because it's so pretty, just lifts it up. Okay, now you guys tell me if you can see the difference between that side and that side. So that's got the little shift on it, and then that side doesn't. I think it has done something, so I'm just going to do the other side because I just really want to make it pop. I think because it's been on my eye so long, it lost some of the initial sparkle. So that's when a good shimmer topper comes through, just vitalizes it, or revitalizes it. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Oh, that's good. It sucks that it was broken, but it's good that you got a new one. I can't not have my washer. All right, I'm really happy with this look. It's not my best, but I'm happy with it. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's been 3 hours, a long, long time. I had lipsticks on my teeth, but I'm happy with the way it looks. I'm just going to set my face with a little setting spray. And by a little, I mean a lot. and we're going to let this dry. I am going to take some photos of this look and sit down and have something to eat because I've been talking for a while and it's 1 p.m. in the afternoon. 1 p.m. I started this at like 10:30. Oh my goodness. Lord Jesus. Okay. Just gonna let this dry. Thank you guys again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all that type of stuff. And guys, until next time, stay safe and I'll see you later. Bye. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, everyone. Oh wow, 1 a.m. Thank you so much for staying up and watching that. That means a lot. Thank you. See you, Lottie. Have a good one. Hopefully you can wrap everything up before the storm hits. And yeah, thank you, sister, for watching. I will have dinner with you tomorrow night. Looking forward to that. I'm gonna bring my cat back in, make sure he's inside before it rains. And yeah, I'm gonna go. And I might take some photos before it rains as well, outside with natural light, because we always like this. Bye!